What up YouTube, G4 Leader here once again, and this video is going to be my video game collection. This video has been pretty requested. This has been one of my most requested videos since I've been doing YouTube since 2009, so I'm finally getting around to it tonight. So but first of all, before I even get into it, I just want to tell you guys about my collection. I just want to start off by saying my collection of video games is pretty pathetic right now. And I say it's pathetic, because I just want to say to y'all, I haven't been the most smart gamer out there, and when I say that, I mean, okay, y'all know how games are $60 a pop, $50 a pop, here I am buying all these new games, right? And then I would beat the game, I beat the game and shit, and then a new game comes out that I want. And stupid me, I'd sell the game back to Gamestop, for something that's for a horribly unjust price. Bought it for like $60 or $50, selling it back for like $5. So here I am selling like maybe 4 or 5 games I beat. I paid $60 per game for it, and I'm selling it back for $5 to try to get enough money to get that one $60 game I want to get next. You see how stupid that shit was? And I was doing that shit a lot. So, needless to say, it was like, for every one game coming in, it was like maybe 5 games leaving to get that one game. So that really did fuck up my collection for a while, but finally I got wise to what GameStop was doing, and I put a stop to that shit a good while ago. I stopped doing that shit maybe a couple years ago, and ever since then I've been trying to build up my collection more since I stopped buying that much shit from GameStop. So my collection is starting to get back up there where it's at, but it's nowhere near what it could have been had I been a more smart gamer, but anyways, I don't want to ramble on no more. Let's get back and let's get into this shit. First game, Infamous for PS3. Y'all already know how I feel about Infamous. I reviewed that shit before. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, and the little cheap GameStop case. One of the only sports games you will ever see me play, NBA 2K7 for PS3. I do not own that many sports games, nor do I like sports games like that. So the fact that I got this shit is rare on its own, but yeah, on to the next game. Midnight Club 2 for PS2. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. That shit was a dope game, dope soundtrack. Zone of the Enders 2, no, the Zone of the Enders 1 by Hideo Kojima, the same dude who made Metal Gear Solid. Loved this game. I absolutely love this game. Hideo Kojima, he makes good shit. Next game, Street Fighter EX3 for PS2. I love the EX series that Street Fighter came out with. Like I said, just a good series, just a good series. Just go check it out. If you ain't never played the Street Fighter EX games, don't think it's too late. Still go check it out. It's a great series. Damn, some of these cases falling apart and shit. Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance and the little cheap GameStop case again. Metal Gear Solid 3. Did Metal Gear Solid even need anything to be said about it? We just know the game is fucking awesome, Next game, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 4 for PS2. That was a pretty good game, I was surprised. It was a pretty decent game for what, like, it was one of the few Naruto games where they didn't edit shit out, because America was stuck on filler for a while, so it was one of the few games they didn't edit anything out, so I really did appreciate that. But on to the next game, Ultimate Spider-Man for PS2. I don't know why I got that. I don't even remember when I got that shit. But yeah. Next game, Left 4 Dead 2 for Xbox 360. pretty good game, definitely fun if you're playing online with your homies, you know, definitely a good game. If you into zombies and all that other shit, and you like playing online and shit, definitely a game that you should pick up. Next game, Halo Reach. Halo Reach was the first Halo game I've ever played. As crazy as that sounds, I wasn't on that Halo bandwagon like everyone else when it first came out. You know, I wasn't like that, you know. So it took me a while to get into Halo, but I fell in love with the game. Halo Reach was definitely a great game. Next game after that, Tekken 6. Not the best Tekken game that ever came out. Tekken 5 was the best Tekken game. This game was kind of like a downgrade, kind of. I mean, the graphics was improved, but the storyline kind of sucked, and I wasn't feeling this game too much. It was not worth the money. Got it at sticker price $60, you know. Wasn't worth the money. Next game, Call of Duty 4. Game of the Year Edition 360. This game was alright. Too human. Don't know why. Another purchase where it's kind of like, why? Street Fighter 4. You know, not the good and not the arcade edition, not Super Street Fighter 4, and not Super Street Fighter 4 Ultimate Edition, just Street Fighter 4. You know, it was a pretty good game. I was pissed when they released all these different editions, all these better editions after I got this version. You know, I didn't upgrade, you know. I probably should upgrade, but, you know, yeah, I think I might upgrade. The price is really cheap now. It's like maybe $20 now. I think I would upgrade from this to the new one. Well, not new one, new to me anyway. But next game, Assassin's Creed Platinum Edition. I got this. I was late to this game as well. Got this game kind of recently. As you can see, it's really cheap. You know. Next game, Red Dead Redemption for PS3. One of my favorite games ever. One of my favorite games. Definitely one of Rockstar's best, you know. Good storyline, good everything, you know. Like I said, definitely an amazing game. Next game, Naruto Ninja Storm 2. One of, like, right now, currently, this is my favorite anime-based video game. They put this game together so perfectly. The jutsus are on point. The character roster is on point. The online ranking matches are great. Like I said, just one of my favorites. Got plenty of replay value, and it's still better than Generations to me. But on to the next game. This game is new, obviously. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's too early to say anything about this shit. You know, just got it fairly recently. Still kind of shrink wrapped and shit. You know, so too early to give a review on that. But next game, Metal Gear Solid 4. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. Storyline. Fantastic. There's too many things to go over in this game. It's one of my favorites. You know, just too many things to go over, to talk about for it. Batman Arkham Asylum. This Batman game was pretty good. I liked it. You know, I was late to this game too. I didn't get this game until Arkham City came out. I wanted to play through this game first before I jumped into Arkham City. So, yeah, I like this one, but not nearly as much as I like Arkham City. Arkham City blew this game out of the water in every possible way. Yeah. Next game, Prototype. You know, Prototype, yeah. Like I said, I like my sandbox games, you know, where I have the freedom to do wherever I want, you know, and not to mention it's a superhero-based game where you get to run around and do whatever you want, sort of like Infamous. You know, I recommend this game to everyone who likes Infamous. If you like Infamous, you're going to love Prototype. It's just like it, just with a different protagonist, and it's more graphic and dark, you know. Next game, UFC Undisputed 3. Like I said, not really big into sports games, but UFC is an exception because I love the UFC. Between UFC and boxing, those are the only two sports I'm really into. I love fighting, you know, I love the aspect of fighting in general, so like I said, had to pick up this game. It's a great game for UFC lovers, mixed martial arts lovers, just a great game. Now we on to Grand Theft Auto 4. Needless to say, it's a fantastic game. It's Grand Theft Auto. You know, I've been playing this more to get myself acclimated to Grand Theft Auto 5 that's coming out soon. So definitely a great game. You know, if you haven't played it yet, I mean, you might as well just wait for Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, I'm back. This part of the video is for the games that are out of the cases, you know, very unorganized, you know, a lot of the games aren't in their cases, you know, what I showed you were just the cases, and a lot of games are here and there by my own councils and shit, so there's also games I didn't mention, you know, like I said, some games didn't have cases, period, so I got them in these cases and shit for you guys too, you know, starting with the first case, got Twisted Metal for PS2, got Tekken 4, Zone of the Enders, like I told you, Zone of the Enders, Chrono Cross, classic game. If you haven't played that game, play it, one of the best RPGs out there, you know, for old consoles, for PS1. But like I said, one of the best, so definitely check that out. Like I said before, Metal Gear Solid 3, Substance, got Final Fantasy X-2. I didn't like it as much as Final Fantasy X. You know, it was good, but it wasn't good as Final Fantasy X, obviously. Got Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. I bought that from Gamestop, used, and it never worked. Fucking GameStop. So can't really tell you what to say on that one. You got Gundam's Encounters in Space. That was an awesome game. Had a dope soundtrack, by the way, too. You know, all the soundtracks from all the different Gundams and shit. Just an amazing soundtrack. I mean, even if the gameplay wasn't that good, you should just play it for the soundtrack. The soundtrack was great. But an older game, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. That game was okay. They killed Liu Kang off in it. I wasn't really feeling a Mortal Kombat game with no Liu Kang. But yeah, EX plus Alpha, like I said, Tenchi Muyo Wrath of Heaven for PS2. That game was hot when it first came out. Me and my brother used to play the fuck out of that game. That game was a very hot game, you know. If you still got your PS2, I recommend you go play that game. You will love that shit. If you into the whole ninjas aspect, stealth, killing and shit like that, you will love it, you know. Another old game, Virtual Fighter 4. I don't like Virtual Fighter. I don't even know how I got that shit. Devil May Cry 2. You know, you already know Devil May Cry is an awesome series. You know. On to the second case. Got Aminutia 2. I really don't remember much about that game. I'm sorry. Halo Reach, like I said. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. By far the worst Dragon Ball Z game ever. Ever. Hands down. People say Ultimate Battle 22. No. It's Sagas. If you want to see a shitty Dragon Ball... Matter of fact, go look up the gameplay on YouTube. I'll fucking wait. Pause. Oh, okay, like I said. Horrible, right? But, yeah. NBA 2K7. Like I said, I already said that one. Grand Theft Auto 4, I already said that. Infamous 2, I reviewed that shit. Awesome game. Oh yeah, and Batman Arkham City, like I said. I don't know where the case is at, but it's somewhere around here. But like I said, Arkham City, best superhero. No, I can't say it's the best superhero game. It's between Infamous 2 and this game. I don't know which to say is better. It's like a heavy comparison, which is the best superhero game, but it's pretty damn close. It's an awesome game. You know, it blew me away. It was way more than I was expecting. Arkham Asylum Arkham Asylum was good. This shit was just amazing. You know, set the bar real high. But I wanted to see a Robin storyline in there. They could have put that shit in there. I don't know why they gave us Catwoman. Like, come on. But just saying. Another game, Sonic Adventure for Sega Dreamcast. That's the only Sega Dreamcast game I know where it's at. You know, all the rest, you know, I have no idea where. We had a lot of Sega Dreamcast games. I have no idea where the fuck that shit went. But yeah. Another game, Final Fantasy. That shit I don't really remember playing that much of that one either. But yeah, I think it was okay. You know, I'm not sure. I haven't played some of these games in years, so forgive me. But another game, Tekken Tag for PS2. That shit was another game I really do not remember all that well. Oh, here, this shitty game. Yep. Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 2. Go back in my video archives and you can see how I feel about that game. It's just horrible how they butchered that game, how much America edited that game, because they was on Naruto filler on Toonami at the time, so they edited the fuck out of that shit. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, they call it the Rasengan Power Strike. Yeah, they did that shit. But anyways, that's my game collection. Like I said, pretty fucking pathetic, right? You know, little bit of PS2 here, a little bit of Xbox 360, a lot of PS3, you know, because I focus more on PS3 gaming, so a lot of PS3. But yeah, that's most of my video games collection, you know. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you see any games that I had that are multiplayer, hit me up and we could play the game together. Mainly Black Ops. I'm presuming a lot of you want to play Black Ops, you know. But anyways, like I said, hit me down in the comments below. About to get out of here. G4 Elite here, signing off. Thank you for watching.